Hey, well, this is Ankita Pandey. Today's video I'll teach you present simple tense. So now without any further ado, let's have a look. Now that we know the meaning of tenses, right? So let's understand simple verb tenses first. Simple verb tenses are in all the three types. प्रेजेंट सिंपल, पास्ट सिंपल, फ्यूचर सिंपल, राइट. सो सबसे पहले हम प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस को समझेंगे. बट बिफोर वी स्टार्ट विथ प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस, लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई वी कॉल्ड देम सिंपल टेंसेस. इन्हें सिंपल क्यों कहते हैं? इन्हें सिंपल not because they are easy, but because they use simple verb form. By simple verb form I mean to say, अगर आपका verb go तो सिंपल टेंस में गो का गो जाता है, बस इतना ही आता है. और अगर आपका वर्ब है वेंट तो वेंट का वेंट ही होता है, इतना ही आता है. which means that we do not need any helping verb. It's not required in contrary to this. If we talk about progressive actions and if we talk about perfect tenses, there we need helping verbs, right? Is, am, are लगता है, has, have, had लगता है, all of that. However, in simple tenses, present simple, past or future simple, we need just one verb, the main verb. Why we called these tenses simple verb tenses? Simple tenses. Now, when we talk about present simple tense, let's understand the use of present simple tenses, right? So, number one, when we talk about habit, for example, I watch television daily, I play guitar daily. Number two, when we talk about repeated action, for example, it rains every day in Bangalore. Number three, when we talk about general truth or universal facts, for example, the sun rises from the east, or I teach English daily. Number four, when we talk about for instruction to give direction, for example, take the second left from the tunnel. Number five, when we talk about the fixed arrangement or planned event, now his event has to take a place in the future, but it has already planned. Number six, when we talk about the fixed routine or timetable, for example, our French class begins at 10 a.m. every Saturday. Number seven, when we talk about narrating a story or an event, आपने बहुत बार सुना होगा जब कोई स्टोरी टेलिंग कर रहा होता है तो जनरली वो पास्ट की बात करता है, जैसे कि ऐसा हुआ था, वैसा हुआ था. Still, people use present simple tense. Why? Because उससे हमारी स्टोरी और भी एक्साइटिंग हो जाती है और इंटरेस्टिंग भी हो जाती है. Number 8, in our newspaper headlines, for example, the president received warm welcome from the crowd. Number 9 is while writing biographical outline. Now, last but not the least, number 10. Now we talk about exclamatory sentences beginning with here and there. So, and you must have heard it a lot of time. Here come the bus. In this situation, we are giving some exclamatory sentences or that we gain some here and there. We use present simple tense. For example, here she comes, there goes the bus. So these are the situation where we use present simple tense. All the users understand that we have learned what are the situation that we already knew, and if you found something new in these uses, do let me know in the comments. Now we're going to start the most important part of this chapter, which all attention. So I teach you which is all rules, all structure, all affirmation of present simple tense. You must have solved these kind of exercise. Fill in the blank with the correct form of verb in the bracket. Word is written when you have these kind of sentences. For example, I ... tired bracket V, and in the bracket verb is be. Here you get confused. What do I do with be? What kind of verb is it? Be verb express state of being of the subject, like I am. So I is the subject and am is my verb, and the verb is which verb? Be verb. Next we have has and have. Has and have are the verbs and express possessive of the object. For example, I have a pen. So in our cell, we use these verbs is, am, are, which are the which are we verbs express the state of being of subject, and we use has, have express possession of the object. Now you tell me answer this question the comments. My cousin ... no sibling bracket has or have. Rule of main verbs. What the difference between this and this? Now there are these two families in tenses family. Number 1 has got a 4 members, I, you, we, they. Number 2 has got a 3 member, he, she, it. All the rules we'll be learning in a present simple tense are going to be completely different for both these families. If we are putting yes to the end of the verb with he, we are going to put it with she and it as well, right? So the rule is same for all these 3 members of one family with all these. Similarly, with all these 4 members from the second family, the rule is we going to same. We not adding to yes end of the verbs. For example, I speak English, you speak English, we speak English, they speak English, we are us. He speaks English, she speaks English, it speaks English. But here is a twist. In the next topic we will learn the difference between this and this. He reads novels daily. She watches Netflix. The baby cries a lot. So now rule of S, E, S, I, E, S. So how do we decided we other to end our verb with yes, E, S, I, E, S. इसके बाद when our subject is he, she, it. Now let's locate it these verbs and see what is the common in them. They all end with the Y and there is the vowel before it. They all are going to take S to the end of the verb. For example, play to plays, clay to clays, pray to praise. Now let's look at these fly, cry, try. Verb what you see now they all again end with the Y but they have a consonant before it. For example, fly, cry, try and many others. So you just have to remember if the verbs ends with vowel plus Y, we are going to end with yes, and if the verb ends with a consonant plus Y, we are going to replace Y with IES. Now when do we add ES them all the verbs that in the sibilant sound. Sibilant sound means sha, sha, cha, ja, sha. For example, push, catch, fix, buzz and the verbs with them are also going to ES. For example, goes, does. Now locate these verbs and tell me in the comments which groups do they comments. So that's all this video. I hope you like this one. See ya. See you soon.